hello. Yes, I'm still in the middle of doing my hair, so I won't be camming up today. How are you guys out there? And I'll probably only keep you a good 30 minutes. I wanted to let you guys know that I do have a new page. And let me see if I can post it into. Okay, here's my handle. Hello, Mama Bear. Love the name. That's my new channel. It's the lady Letitia. Okay. On that particular channel, um, I'll explain it a little bit more when we get some more people in. So that, hello, Demon Dictator. How are you doing today? I hope everybody is well. Okay. I was just looking for a few things. This is interesting. I'm going to save this. Why are they making such a big deal about Harry being going to Great Britain? Is it because he hasn't been in a long time and they want to um, hello, Marie. Uh-uh. My day has been wonderful. Thank you for asking. We're going out to dinner later, and my daughter is sleeping. And I thought I would get on here and have a good chit chat with you guys, if you don't mind. I'm going to take this one and watch this one too. Let's see what else we got. Meghan Markle just hit rock bottom. I beg to differ. I also want to finish that interview. Yep, we're going to finish that. So we got plenty to talk about. It's just a matter of what we want to talk about, honestly. Because I definitely want to go back over her situation. And let's check with AT2, see if he has anything on Tamar. Okay, also, so AT2 has a visitor, Secret Service Sam, and he's talking about the shooting of Charlie Clerk. And it says it was one of his own that did it. Taylor Robinson is the shooter. I want to hear what they have to say real quick, if you guys don't mind. Hello, Jay Breezy. What's up with my friend?
Ray has all these different business.
Let's see what we got.
And that being said, we acknowledge that it was horrible timing. And for that, we are sorry. We apologize.
What they apologizing for.
And so I figure when they said contact the jobs, they were also going to try to take down the videos too and stuff. And so
right, it does to creators, because we're on here every day. We're forced to, not forced obviously, but it becomes part of us, and our audience depends on us.
It's your job.
It's your job, you know what I mean? And I think it's a hard thing for people to understand, but we do this job more than you probably do your job.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, we are content creators, we are entrepreneurs, so we work around the clock.
Exactly.
There is no set schedule.
Exactly. Now, AT2, I know I want to play some clips here. I don't know if you heard, TMZ is in hot water.
Uh-oh.
All right, hold on one second. Here's what's happening in your world. It's your world. That's right, AT2. It's our world, really. TMZ is under fire for apparently cheering when Charlie Kirk's unaliving was announced through Donald Trump, oddly enough. They had to go on this apology tour. I'm going to show you the apology, and then I'm going to show you what happened. I want to know what you think and what everybody else at home thinks. So check this out.
People in the back room away from our news desk here who were watching a car chase, and they were laughing, they were clapping, and you could hear it out here. And we want to make a couple of things clear. One is,
okay, they're doing damage control. Look at this. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Lisa. Good for you, RC117, and it's happy to see you. So, guys, check this out really quick. We're not going to stay on this topic long. Then I want to tell you about my new channel, and then I won't keep you too long. But check this out. TMZ was cheering when Charles Clerk got shot. Remember, he got shot? I know everybody's been talking about it. It's the news of the century. And it's a big deal. And so I'm assuming that TMZ, what were they doing? They needed to come out and apologize for clapping or sounding like they were clapping and celebrating this person. But I just think they're trying to deflect. What do you guys think? Oh, he did. Marie, that's interesting. Thank you, RC117. Hi, Truth Pays. Toothpaste. Who's RuPaul Goddess? Is that Antonio? She tagged you? What did you call her? RuPaul? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. TMZ has been, according to this gentleman, TMZ said that they were laughing and celebrating the fact that Charles was unalive last week. And now they're coming out apologizing. And it sounds so weird. Like everything doesn't need an apology. You just say, we was not cheering for that and move on. Just like they were trying to say that I had an issue with transgender. I do not have a problem with that at all. Be what you want to be. Do what you want to do. More happy to you. Okay, where did it go? Where did it go? Where were we? It just disappeared. Hold on, lovely people. Here we go.
That I know these people, and they were not laughing. They were not reacting that way about Charlie Kirk's assassination. They were not. They would not work here if they did. And that being said,
yes, but the goddess, the attention seeker, wants to probably put out that narrative about me. So I was just getting a hold on to it, RC117, that the goddess is not a good person. She's a fruit bowl. I don't know what a fruit bowl is, but I just made that up. They wasn't deflecting, they were lying, Debbie. Debbie said they wasn't lying, they're deflecting. They do look guilty. TMC says staff was cheering a live car chase. Not Mr. Kirk. Sounds suspect. Sounds suspect to me too, Truth Base. They sound like they in some trouble. Oh, okay. You got to tell me about a demon dictator. Oh, you sent me an email. Okay, I will take a look at it. Thanks for letting me know, because I don't check my emails like that a lot. So I see it right here. Okay, it's a pretty long email. You're absolutely right, RC117. But the little bit that I did read, I really commend you on always being a gentleman and always, in my book, admitting when you've done something wrong. It takes a real gentleman like yourself to admit when they have done something wrong. And when you do that, it just make whatever happened go away, because I know you're sincere. So I do appreciate the email, and I'll finish reading it. Okay. I heard a great theory. Okay, that'll be good. Lady L, my apology email. Thank you, RC117. Popcorn Planning is not going to let me play his content. I think he would strike me. Yeah, I got a lot of emails. I want to clean it out, but it's not easy when you've had it for like decades. That might be. You think if he dye it dark brown, you won't be able to see the bald spot as much? Marie, no, I didn't finish my hair. That's why you don't see me on the screen. Although I am going to get started with doing it today. I'm going to perm it and then just go for it. My hair will be done by tomorrow. You guys see me. LL, is Maggot Basement Rental considered a middle class rental? Okay. Toothpaste has the current comment of the moment. Yes. Let's put some hearts in the chat for Truth. Okay, I'm gonna call you Truth, if you don't mind, for short. Toothpaste. Yes. Those hearts are for you. Put some hearts in the chat for Toothpaste. He has currently won the comment of the moment. Comment of the moment. LL is Maggot, which we call her it over here too. Basement rental considered a middle class rental. No, it is considered crap-a-doolittle. That's what it's about. It's not middle class. It's crap-a-doolittle. Get down there and fix that place up for it, make it livable. Crap-a-doolittle. So crap-a-doolittle. Toothpaste should come around more often. I'm enjoying his company. Yes, I remember you saying it takes hours. Yeah, so what's going to happen now, since I've taken it down, I got an afro, literally. Like, you know, have you ever seen a black afro before? Let's see if I can show you what it looks like. I'm not showing you what I look like. I look decrepit. And I am not going to be showing my hair. It's itchy. Oh, it's itchy. Okay, let me show you what my hair looks like. I'll let you know when we get to it. Can you see the pictures? Let me see if my hair is like hers. Her hair might be a little bit thicker than mine. Yeah, but it looks something like that. She has a lot more hair than I do. That's what I look like right there. That's it. That's my hair. Bingo. It might be a little longer than hers, but for the most part, that's what my hair looks like right now. Afro City. Yes, yes, yes. Go back here. I cannot believe TMZ them messed around and messed up and have messed around and messed up. It's really interesting to me. Was laughing about that. That was nothing about his death is funny. You know, you don't laugh about stuff like that. Even if you don't like the person. You don't be like, yay, good for you. Yay, you did it. It was a very sad, somber day. Sorry about the noise. Sorry about the noise. I was looking at my hair. Yeah. Like, you don't do that. Now he's trying to pretend that, oopsie daisy, we didn't do that. They were in the other room watching the TV, and DMZ got into some trouble. Trouble. You okay, Rockadoo? Yeah, we're definitely gonna do this. I'm gonna do that next. I definitely want to do the Megan Samantha's, what she has to say about her sister. I want to hear about that.
That
in hot water. All right, let me hold on one second. Here's what's happening in your world. It's your world. That's right, AT2. It's our world, really. TMZ is under fire for apparently cheering when Charlie Kirk's unaliving was announced through Donald Trump, oddly enough. They had to go on this apology tour. I'm going to show you the apology, and then I'm going to show you what happened. I want to know what you think and what everybody else at home thinks. So check this out.
People in the back room away from our news desk here who were watching a car chase, and they were laughing, they were clapping, and you could hear it out here.
He's lying.
We want to make a couple of things clear. One is
that ain't how things go down. They always be in this main room talking about different entertainment topics. And not once have you ever heard them talk about a room in the back where some people was talking and so on and so on. Like someone said, he's not deflecting. He's just straight out lying. He's just straight out telling a story. I like TMZ, but I can tell he ain't on the up and up. I can tell that what he did was wrong. Oh, okay, Debbie. Thank you. Thank you, Demon Dictator. Oh, that's where he is. Truth pays. Harry has been spotted at the Royal Strip Club. Harry said, really? Yeah, that's a... Oh, shit. Harry probably would be too scared. He would have a premature... Okay. We got a new comment. We got to give it up for RC117. You guys are starting early with this. Y'all are early with the jokes. Harry probably would be too scared. He would have a premature reaction. RC117, what kind of premature reaction? What are you trying to say? Harry can't keep it together. Oh, God. They're tacky. Hello, Pain. Put some hearts in the chat for Toothpaste for his comment. Some hearts. I love you guys. You make me laugh. Oh, hello, Lake Erie. Hello, Pain. What squirrel? What are you talking about, Truth Pays? What secret squirrel? I like Pop-Tarts. You guys are funny.
I know these people, and they were not laughing. They were not reacting that way about Charlie Kirk's assassination. They were not. They would not work here if they did. And that being said, we acknowledge that it was horrible timing. And for that, we are sorry. We apologize.
TMZ is facing backlash after laughter was heard during their live.
So hold on. Now here is what happened, everybody. Okay, so you saw TMZ's apology. Now, what do you guys think? Here's what happened.
Janet, go to have somebody look at the Fox. Trump just posted that Charlie Kirk is dead.
All right, so this is ready to pull through. We can get Trump done in a second.
What do you think about that? I mean, geez, man. They tried to say, okay, that they were watching a car chase.
I want to.
You know, I don't really think that was a smoking gun, that they were in there celebrating that he had died. I don't think they were doing that. I kind of believe the lie about the car chase. It just, what do you guys think? Right. Do you think they were laughing at him? There is nothing funny about anyone losing their lives. Nothing funny. At all. You know, even if you don't like someone, you don't even take it there. And you take it too far when you start wishing nasty, bad things on people. It's really disgusting. Let's take Maggot, for an example. I forgot what I was going to say. I know I was going to say something to the effect of she has no heart, no empathy for anyone, and she doesn't care. She's self-centered. I don't know what that has to do with anything, so I digress. Let's move back. Yeah, I don't see. So do you guys think, I'll show you guys again. Do you guys believe that they were laughing in the background?
Kirk is dead.
All right, so this is ready to pull through. We can get Trump done in a second.
Go to Janet, go to have somebody look at the have somebody look at the Fox. Janet, go to have somebody look at the Fox. Trump just posted that Charlie Kirk is dead.
All right, so is this ready to pull the trigger? We can get Trump cut in a second.
What do you think about that? I mean, geez, man, everybody. Okay, so you saw TMZ's apology. Now, what do you guys think? Here's what happened.
Janet, go to have somebody look at the Fox. Trump just posted that Charlie Kirk is dead.
All right, so is this ready to pull the trigger? We can get Trump cut in a second.
What do you think about that? I mean, geez, man. They tried to say, okay, that they were watching a car chase.
I want to know, did they ever post a car chase? Like, I didn't hear anything about a car.
Truth based. I agree with you. Debbie says, yes, I do think they were laughing and whopping and Charlie had died. Okay. So Debbie believes she has a yes. It was 5 years ago on September 3rd that my brother-in-law passed away. And I was beating myself up because I forgot about it. But I had to forgive myself because life goes on. It does, RC117. One of my friends had to tell me, don't beat yourself up. It just means that it's to the point where it's not affecting you as much as it did. And he was right. Yes. And you know, time heals wounds. It does. It heals. Time is like your best friend when it comes to heartbreak and pain and disappointment. For example, Maggot, the things that she's been attacking me and coming after me, she doesn't care. There's no feelings there. So what happens is when she talks about me really bad, after maybe a month has gone, she has calmed down and then she starts talking about how she hasn't done anything wrong to anyone. It's weird. It's almost like she's either a loony bin or just trying to say this or to help her reputation out. Your reputation is in the toilet. It's in the basement, and it will always be in the basement. I hope I made myself clear. I absolutely think they were laughing in the background, and they have to answer to God for that. RC117. Hello, Margie. The staff got the news before it hit Harvey's earpiece. Wow. Secrets. Yes, we're sorry to hear of your loss, RC117. Thanks for sharing. Oh, Marie, I am done talking about it on this channel anyway. I have created a new channel, guys. It's called The Lady Letitia Show. And I may change it later or whatever. I'm not sure. But let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. Okay, where is it? See if I can pull it up. Found it. Here we go. Okay, so this is my new channel. Right here where it says Lady Letitia. I guess it's Lady Letitia. That's that stupid stuff. I'm going to have to change the name because the reason why is because you guys would get confused on what page I have. So I definitely am going to have to change the name. If you guys could help me come up with a new name, I would really appreciate it for my new channel. Maybe I should just name it That's That Stupid Stuff. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Go back, go back. Is this it? Oh, wait a minute. Give me a sec. I don't think that's it. Let's see if I can find it. For some reason, I don't see it. Let me see here. Hold on. Yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. My numbers haven't. There it is. Here is my new channel. I think. There it is. And there's my little snuggle bunny. And she was just a wee old. The subscribe button, girl. Okay, what I need to do, let's see. Yep, clicks right over. Okay, I'm working on some stuff, but this is my new channel. Anyway, this is my new channel, and this is what I'm going to be talking about on my new channel. This space is for anyone that would like to express anything that is on their mind. It could be something as small as getting a traffic ticket to beefing. You get to come over here and tell your story, your side of the story. I will be using this platform to address my own bullying, harassing, stalking, doxing, and any other nefarious things that content creators do. This page is specifically to bring awareness to online bullying and harassment. Now, just say, for instance, if you just got engaged. Well, if you have just got engaged, this is the channel for that. To come on, explain how you asked him or her to marry you, where you're going to get married at, what's your colors, and all this great stuff. So it's not just for harassing, but also for your good stories too. You know, I hope that makes sense. So I'm gonna call it the Lady Letitia Show. It's too long. Maybe I can put Lady Letitia Show. We'll do it that right. Like, I just like Lady Letitia Show. Maybe I can do this. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. If you guys could come up with a new name for my screen name, that would be awesome. Okay, so this is my second page. I've been posting some things on there, trying to get some videos added so I can have some screen time. If you have time and you would like to subscribe to my channel, not that one. Check it out. Check it out. I got 3 subscribers as we speak. You think you guys can go there and show me some love? That is how you get to my page. Thank you, RC117. That's exactly right, Margie. I created a new page so that I can say what I want to say and talk about things that I want to talk about over here. Because the Mexit, my original channel, the one we're doing now, is about the royals, Meghan and Harry, and also entertainment news and anything else that we would love to discuss. So yes, I created me a new page. I'm still trying to figure out a new name for it. But right now it's Lady Letitia page 2. Thank you, USA. Thank you for supporting me. So on that channel, that's where I will be talking about it on. I will not be talking about it on my main channel anymore because it's in the basement. I was going to name it The Basement. Lady Letitia's basement. Yeah, let me see how I can do this. Okay, here it is right here. I'm going to send it to myself. Okay. That's not it. Where is it? Here it is. I believe this is the new one. Just a sec. Okay. Here is my new page. I'm posting it in the comments. There you go. Oops, that's not it. Let me post it again. There it is. With the A at the end. I like that too, Dee Dee. Lady Letitia's Life. I love that. I'm going to keep that as an option, okay? But please don't forget to go over there and join it so that I can be able to do lives over there. Right now, it says I have 3 subscribers. Not very many. Thank you, Truth Paste. I appreciate that. Lady Letitia's Life Stories. I like that. Yep. Thank you. I just thought it would be a good idea to have another channel, because if I'm going to be targeted by a bully, I don't want it on my main channel, just because of what happened with Julie and how sick Maggot is. She's a sick individual. Let's give it up for USA for gifting a membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll put some hearts in the chat for you. And some hearts, other hearts. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Car chase the other day. Like, that's why I'm all like,
now
it's not sounding right to me about a car chase, but
exactly. And somebody did, some TikToker went in on it, and it's hilarious, AT2, because she has a timestamp on television of the car chase.
Oh, wow.
Right. And then she has a timestamp of what you just saw when it was kind of announced, when Trump put on True Social. And she did the math basically and was just like, the car chase was at a different time.
Wow.
But the time that did match up perfectly with their cheers, and everything, was the announcement of this. So I don't know. I might not have explained it very well. But 111, kiss the clock for any believers. But it's just so, this whole thing it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. And here's something that I talked about yesterday on my show about Tyler Robinson, how immediately, I don't know if you saw the video, Spencer Cox, who is the governor of Utah, was like, he said, I prayed for 33 hours that it was not one of us, that it was not somebody from our state, that it was maybe somebody from out of this country, that it was not one of us that has this kind of complexion. No, he didn't say that part. But as a black man, AT2, I said, my response was, let me translate that for everybody. He said, I wish we had been able to catch somebody who was brown and illegal, would have been even more of a bonus. But no, it was one of us, he said. It's now been proven this guy was, his parents were kind of MAGA. There's a lot of lies online. The Trump t-shirt thing isn't real, so stay woke. But what do you think?
So, it was funny hearing him actually say, he was hoping that it wasn't one of us, because I immediately knew what he meant.
Right.
And I don't think he necessarily meant an American. He was hoping that the person was either immigrant, brown, black, Asian, trans, LGBTQ, like everything other than them. And listen, it was Utah. Of course, it was one of you. Like, who else was it going to be?
Yeah, who else is in Utah but people who live in Utah? And also, the Wall Street Journal just admitted that they were wrong about the shell casings. That is not true. So we have to take that out of the narrative that they were, these were anti-fascist, anti-trans, anti-gay, or they weren't anti, sorry. It was for, I believe, I'm mixing up my words, but the point is the shell casings Wall Street Journal just admitted was not real.
Yeah, there was a lot of misinformation because basically they were trying to pin this on, they were pro-trans. And now I'm even seeing articles about his roommate with trans, but it's literally a white guy with long hair. I can go outside right now and give you 20 white boys with long hair that might look, ambiguous. I'll say that.
Just like me. I want to see. I can airdrop maybe a video to my computer to load in here real quick. Are you still there? We're still there.
Yeah, okay, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay. And guys, by the way, AT2 is the one. I took his StreamYard class, like no more than 2 weeks ago, and I am now just flying around this app. Thanks to you, AT2. I really got to give you mad props because
Thank you.
mean, literally, man, this has revolutionized my podcast, revolutionized my life creatively.
Students on a HBCU campus have to do with this, right? Mm-hmm. Like that wasn't a place that, let me point this out. We have had school shootings that have taken place on all types of campuses. Mm-hmm. And there are those, specifically on the right, that always want to put out this idea that Black folk are dangerous and criminal, and we just have more of a propensity to commit crimes and things like that. Do you know how many school shootings we've had at a HBCU?
Zero. Big facts.
One of the safest campus that you can be, a safe haven. And it is interesting because those campuses were created out of kind of the segregation idea, but we don't do that. It's not, in the idea that, as soon as it happened and the next thing you know, the trans community is under attack again, right? Because they said that the Minnesota shooting was a trans woman, I believe. Right. And so because it was a trans person, they're like, oh, this is what happens. But I was like, so we're not gonna talk about white supremacy? Like, we're not going to talk about the fact that the vast majority of these shootings, whether they are seen as political or not, if we look at the numbers, white supremacy ideology. But we don't want to do anything about that. There's no legislation that they want to bring. Every time you say white supremacy, they want to yell, oh, you're race baiting. No, I am going on facts. Yep. Like, these crimes, when we look at these mass shootings, most of them are linked to neo-Nazism or, Proud Boys or whatever. It's always some white supremacy kind of thing that's going on. It's not Black folk that are going out there. It's not immigrants that are going out there. But what cities are we going into? Black cities, because we are supposedly the ones that commit all the crime.
Okay, thank you, AT2. But I would like to move on, okay? I'm going to move on.
Lady Leticia.
Oh, okay. Media. Interesting. Okay, a couple of things I want to show you. Let's go back here. Share. Let's go here. I'm excited about my new channel. Don't forget to go and subscribe. Okay, so we have, let's play this real quick.
Harry and Meghan made headlines at the Time 100 New York Summit when Meghan declared she was the happiest she had ever been. Only weeks after her Netflix series was met with harsh reviews. While Meghan took the spotlight on stage, Harry appeared to fade into the background, with body language experts noting a subtle but telling awkwardness between the pair.
Hey everyone, I'm Megyn Kelly. Welcome to the Megyn Kelly Show. We have an amazing show for you here. We've got Charlie Sheen, and we couldn't wait to talk to Charlie Sheen, and we taped a conversation with Charlie Sheen on Tuesday of this week. And he was amazing, like completely honest and full of candor and self-deprecating and very reflective about the incredible life he's had. And we had always planned with his team, they're doing a press rollout around his book and his documentary on Netflix to air it on Friday. Well, as you know, something massive happened in the country between Tuesday and Friday involving another Charlie. And we asked ourselves what to do about the Charlie Sheen interview. And in the end, we've decided to put it out because I think we need it. I think it's good. We can't spend every moment in darkness and thinking about the awfulness that happened on Thursday. We can't. I'm losing track of my days. On Wednesday.
What is this?
It won't be enough for Meghan, and it won't be enough for Harry. And she will just go off, and her next step is a billionaire.
Breaking today, Paul Burrell, who for a long time was Princess Diana's rock.
Wait, and I want to hear, okay.
And is still...
Sorry, I know I'm all over the place, guys, but hang on. Just hang on to your seats. Let's do Britney Spears, and then we're going to do Meghan.
Britney Spears is not okay, and no.
I want to hear what Samantha has to say about Meghan. But I want to hear what they're saying about Britney, too. Yeah, Charlie Sheen ain't the... Let me tell you something, the chat got it going on. I love the chat.
None of her friends or her family are willing to step in. They said that her home is in a chaotic state. It's an absolute mess with dog poop everywhere. Britney herself is in a panic state because she's concerned that her ex, Kevin Federline, might see some things in his book that she won't be able to recover from. So right now, Britney's trying to keep it together and plan her revenge. The concern over her well-being is still growing. So let's get into it.
Are you okay?
I would be lying to you guys if I said I wasn't worried about Britney Spears, because I am. Her social media has been so chaotic lately, fans are concerned. Plus, she has a lot going on in her life. They're making a movie about her book, The Woman in Me. And actually, speaking of books, her ex, Kevin Federline, is coming out with his own book. This headline says that Britney is panicking over her ex-husband Kevin's upcoming book. And Britney's worried that he's going to use this opportunity to humiliate her. Before we talk about Britney's current condition, I want to talk about this book. It seems like Kevin is trying to ride Britney's success by releasing his memoir titled You Thought You Knew, which comes out in October. It's about fame, fatherhood, and the private cost of public life from one of pop culture's most misunderstood figures. Is he considered a figure in pop culture? I mean, his ex is, but he isn't. Sources say that Britney is beside herself over this tell-all. She knew it was in the works, but never thought he'd go through with it or that he could actually write, being a high school dropout, shady Britney Spears. If he decides to get too personal or twist things, she's ready to come out swinging with her own version of events. Britney's desperate to get a copy of Kevin's book to see exactly what he's saying. She's convinced it's not going to be pretty. Kevin's been teasing that he's finally telling his side of the story about what it was like to be married to her, and that set off every alarm bell. Now, Britney's book, The Woman in Me, was pretty restrained when it came to writing about Kevin. He's just not that interesting. I mean, Justin Timberlake received most of the heat. There are some people accusing Kevin of using this book as a cash grab. One person says that I guess he's trying to fill the gap in his bank account. Another says, get a job, Kevin, leave her alone. But the insider says that Britney feels like after everything she's been through, the last thing she needs is her ex dredging up some past for profit. I do have a snippet of the audio version of his book. Let's go ahead and react to it together.
Thought about it, let it go, picked it back up. I've jotted down thoughts in my phone more times than I can count. Memories, fragments of what I'd say if I ever...
Oh, God. Can you imagine like an 8-hour audio of his voice?
Really sat down to do it. But because I was
that
trying to
is
protect
voice.
the people I love, trying to give my kids some kind of a normal life.
Listen to his voice. God, he will put me to sleep. Trying to make my kids have a normal life. And I'm going to the store to get some cookies. I'll be back. Just want to make sure everybody's okay. I mean, he sounds flat like a pancake. Sorry.
Because I want my kids to know their dad told his story after 2 decades of everyone else telling the world who I am. Who wouldn't want to finally tell their own story?
Who wouldn't want to go and tell their own story? I want my kids to know that their dad jotted it down on his phone.
Is the sad dictator?
Told his story.
I cannot. Who asked for any of
bet
this?
It was good.
Kevin, because it was a payday. They released this book so quickly because it's some new publisher that rushes out cheap books. The vocal fry is nauseating. Is that what that was? Is
that male vocal fry?
It's his voice. It's such a dramatic greeting, someone added. That clip alone was too long. It was like 2.5 minutes long. I cut it down to like, what, 20 seconds for you guys? See, I'm not going to punish you with that. Somebody added that the timing is interesting. All of a sudden, he doesn't have child support, so now he's coming out with a book. Somebody also added that the 20-year non-disclosure agreement expired, which maybe, I don't know if there was an NDA, maybe there was, and the first thing he does is write a book. He's a piece of you know what. But let's talk about Britney. Now, lately, there have been some conspiracies coming out online. I feel like we're back in the Free Britney movement of her possibly being a body double or maybe some AI. Now, this theory is based off the fact that Britney's hair changes in a lot of these videos. And of course, the videos that she posts on social media aren't very crisp and clear. Now, I'm not going to go and start off this update about Britney with a conspiracy that she is a clone. There's a reason why Hollywood stars always seem to walk away from scandals untouched. Just like there's a reason why Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury firm. Most regular people, including me, don't have a legal army behind them. And if you're injured in an accident, insurance companies try their best to pay.
Particularly going after her wonderful half-sister, Samantha.
And suddenly you just have my mom who's
We're gonna finish up lovely people.
classy and quiet in there, and then you have the other side of my family that is just acting differently.
Erica.
My half-sister, who I hadn't seen for over a decade, and that was only for a day and a half, suddenly it felt like she was everywhere.
I don't know your middle name. I don't know your birthday. I hadn't had a fallout with her. We didn't have a
Can't play the music. Here we go.
victim of those vicious attacks, Samantha Markle, joins me now to give her side of the story. And look, Samantha, we had Tom Bauer on earlier, who has obviously researched both sides of the story, and he's with you. He thinks Meghan is telling porcupines. But let's respond to what she said step by step, Sam. So she's trying to make out there that she has no form of relationship with you.
Well, that's been the rhetoric so far. And I think, I was never out there saying that we were close. We had a normal relationship for older brothers and sisters with a younger sibling. And so that's pretty clear. We thought, my brother and I thought, a pretty normal life. But it wasn't until the time of the wedding when the media started to get to us. In other words, we didn't seek out the media. We were living our lives quietly and privately. But the media found us.
I don't believe.
And it seems as though.
I do not believe that Meghan all of a sudden became this bad person as soon as she married Harry. You cannot tell me that you are just not noticing that your sister has major issues. Narcissistic, bullying, bad behavior, a liar, a hypocrite, you name it, she's done it. So my confusion, Samantha, is you're saying you noticed it during the wedding. You have had to have seen something previous in her. You have had to have seen something, some type of sign that says, wait a minute. Hold on. So basically, something was wrong with Meghan before she married Harry. Okay, let's be honest.
As soon as they did, even though we said some favorable things in the beginning, the MO became, oh my God, they found my family. And in my opinion, this is what it seemed like. Seal off the hatches so nobody can talk. And almost instantly, it seemed as though dirt was being thrown upon us so that if somebody did speak to us, that we would have no credibility. So it was an interesting phenomenon and this vicious cycle of wanting to set the record straight, wondering what was going on with her, wanting to give her the benefit of the doubt, and still all the while feeling like we were defending ourselves against things that weren't real in the media and always out there. So it's not like we were out there trying to, it was very weird.
And what's so horrible about what she's done in this TV show is she's actually weaponized your own daughter, Samantha, Ashley. But finally, she did have to admit that she uninvited your daughter to her wedding. Watch this.
I don't think anyone understands what that very small comms team was dealing with. They just couldn't wrap their head around, and I have compassion for it. How do we explain that this half-sister isn't invited to the wedding, but that the half-sister's daughter is?
The fallout from Harry and Meghan, the Netflix docuseries released by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, continues to spark reactions. But this time the spotlight isn't on Buckingham Palace. It's on Meghan's own family. Samantha Markle, Meghan's estranged half-sister, has gone on record yet again, this time accusing Meghan of spreading misinformation in the series. In her words, it's lie upon lie upon lie. The public feud between the sisters isn't new, but Samantha's latest response has reignited a very personal and very public war of words. So what did Meghan claim in the series? Why is Samantha calling it dishonest? And is there any hope for resolution in this ongoing family breakdown? In Harry and Meghan, Meghan opened up about her early life, family dynamics, and how her experiences shaped her worldview. She mentioned having grown up as an only child and made passing references to strained relationships with some relatives, including half-siblings who, she suggested, barely knew her. These comments, while subtle to some, struck a nerve with Samantha, who claims Meghan has distorted the truth about their upbringing, their connection, and their family's past. In recent interviews, Samantha called Meghan's statements false, deliberate, and harmful.
And so, with Ashley, the guidance at the time was to not have her come to our wedding.
This was this is as low as you can get as a sister. She took her sister's daughter and used her against her in the Netflix. How did you take Ashley and then start bonding with her? Because bonding with the same, I don't like Samantha. You bonded over that. And then you got on national television. You got on national television telling us that you and Samantha are really close, but she didn't get an invitation to your wedding. Then you lied on the Queen and said that they were concerned of what it would look like since her mother wasn't there. No, the Queen was concerned that you didn't invite any of your family members and how it was going to look. And then for you to use Ashley the way she did. I haven't seen Ashley over there at her house lately. Have you? Right. Debbie, she didn't have a relationship with Samantha. I get that. I find that very weird that Samantha doesn't have a relationship with her kids. Thomas doesn't have a relationship with his kids. Megan doesn't have any communication with no one whatsoever. Yeah, I don't know what Ashley and Samantha's relationship have to do with her not inviting her to the wedding. You're funny. Toothpaste. I think Megan put his in the Netflix show as clapback. I don't think this really happened.
Wow.
Firstly, yeah, wow, what a porky pie. When that happened, also at the same time, we had found out that with my dad's heart attack, the Queen and King Charles wanted to reach out, but we heard that my sister said no. Similarly with this, I just recently found out, you know, it's really sad because Ashley and I were on talking terms. I thought, bonding after not speaking for a while, even though we did speak. I wanted my kids to be raised with their grandparents because I didn't trust babysitters. When I was dealing with disability and having to work, I didn't know anyone in Los Angeles well enough that I felt safe with that. So I felt like I was doing the admirable
because you're in a
thing.
wheelchair, Sam, and you were going through, and you admit it, you were going through a very difficult divorce.
Yeah, it's dysfunctional. It really is dysfunctional, and I get it. You know where she gets that behavior from? From her own family. That's what I'm seeing. That Megan gets her behavior from her entire family. I agree with you on that one, Margie. Okay, let's see what else they got.
Divorce, but you always knew that your daughter was safe with her paternal grandparents.
And that was the priority. So to weaponize something so sensitive against me to lie is crazy. But here's the story about Ashley. I found out from a royal insider that the royals did not make that decision, and that Ashley was lied to. And my sister, in fact, was the one reportedly who told Ashley she couldn't go to the wedding. So I felt like she was manipulating my daughter, lying to her. And that's really sad because my daughter seemingly was holding a grudge and feeling like I was the reason she couldn't come to the wedding.
Well, it's as if Meghan is now trying to turn your own daughter against you.
Right. You know, and sadly, you know, my daughter went on and had her own life as I'd always wanted. We weren't close, but we were forming bonds again. And that was really special and important to me. And I think she felt an alliance with Meg, but for Meg to twist that and to lie and then suggest that the reason she couldn't go to the wedding, to put that on me when that was not true at all.
No.
The royals weren't.
And by the way, what you're saying is completely correct, Samantha, because I've spoken to lots of my own royal sources as well, and they were always very clear. They never told Meghan who to invite to her own wedding.
Okay.
She had full control over that. But what she wants to do is blame the courtiers so she doesn't have to own her own decisions. Now, can we just talk? Can we just look at this terrible comment, and I really do mean that Prince Harry made about your father, Thomas, Samantha?
Right.
Of course, it's incredibly sad.
Sorry, guys. Yeah,
she had a father before this, and now she doesn't have a father. And I shouldered that because if Meg wasn't with me, then her dad would still be her dad.
She insists they shared a real relationship growing up and accused.
If Meghan wasn't with you, Harry, she would still be a nobody. She would be a out-of-work actress that used to be on Suits, still in Hollywood, looking for her a rich billionaire to marry her, to make her popular. So before you, Harry, this woman had nothing. She didn't. We never knew who you were. Then he married you. He introduced you to us. Then we were like, oh. But it interests me the way they tell the stories sometimes.
Accuses Meghan of rewriting family history to fit a carefully crafted public narrative. Her words, it's lie upon lie upon lie. And it's not just about me. Exactly. It's about truth, accountability, and the damage she's doing to her own credibility. Samantha has previously filed a defamation lawsuit against Meghan, though it was dismissed. Still, she's remained vocal, claiming the Netflix series is just the latest chapter in what she sees as a pattern of dishonesty. As always, public opinion is divided. Some viewers see Samantha's reaction as justified, a response from someone who's been erased from the public story of a family they believe they were part of. Others, however, question her motives, pointing to her past media appearances and legal battles, and suggesting she's capitalizing on the controversy for attention or profit. This raises a bigger issue. When personal grievances are shared through massive platforms like Netflix, how do we separate real emotion from public performance? Meghan has been estranged from much of her father's side of the family for years, including Samantha and their father, Thomas Markle. Supporters say she's entitled to boundaries, especially when those family members have spoken to tabloids and
you have done some nefarious things, very nefarious things. And it's just amazing that she would not invite Samantha's daughter to the wedding if they had such a good relationship. And Maggie wasn't listening to Maggie. Meghan was not listening to the Queen. The Queen told her to invite family members. Did she? She invited Doria.
It appeared in interviews critical of her.
What? I mean, her father is recovering from a stroke, literally about a 3-hour drive. I mean, could you believe that? She doesn't have a father.
No, and that was all lies too. And to suggest that at one point that they allegedly said they sent a car and he refused to get in. No,
They
he
didn't send a
was in
car.
the hospital with a heart attack. He wasn't getting text
Right.
messages. And for them to say, for her to allegedly say, well, Samantha must have erased his text. How can I do that from Florida when he's in Rosarito, Mexico? I don't have telekinesis.
Yeah, because they're
That's
trying
not
to say,
possible. That was
just to clarify, Samantha, for people who haven't watched the horrible Boar Fest, Meghan tried to claim that someone had intercepted her father's phone, presumably you, and that you were sending the messages on behalf of Thomas.
Right, not possible. He was in Rose.
Just like Sardinia. I know we're going to be starting to talk about Sardinia on my other channel, but God, I forgot what I was going to say.
Rosarito, Mexico. I was in Florida. Not possible at all. So that's that's really far-fetched, and it's really hurtful.
Sam, has your father watched the series? Has Thomas watched so far? Because this must be incredibly hurtful to him.
No, we briefed him, but I didn't want him to watch because, like everything, it's lie upon lie upon lie. And he's been through so much, 2 heart attacks and a stroke.
Yeah,
and she enabled this, watched it, did nothing about it. And for Harry to say something like that is egregious. At no point, they could have gotten on a plane just like they jet set to Paris and go have lunch somewhere or go to New York or go to the Ripple of Hope Awards. Why didn't they get on a plane and go to my father in the hospital or his house? And no, the paparazzi would not have hounded them. That's a cheesy excuse. They were never there. They didn't want to be there. And everything else was PR, smoke, and mirrors. So, and I think here's another thing for Harry to say and Meghan to say, we never got to tell our story. Baloney. You were paying multi-million-dollar PR firms to tell your story the way you controlled it, the way you wanted it told, while you also disparaged and silenced others. So I don't want to hear we're finally getting to tell our story. We've heard their stories all along. That's what multi-million-dollar PR firms do. So that is a lie.
Totally. Well, look, Sam, I trust what you're saying.
Wow.
I know. And I know, that I know that what you're saying is correct and is the truth. And I know it's been a painful day for you. So thank you so much for coming on and sharing your side of the story with the world, because it's very important. This is one side of the story in the Netflix documentary. And as you say, there's a lot of porcupines. So Sam Markle, thank you so much. But it's time now.
Critics argue that Meghan consistently positions herself as the victim and removes dissenting voices from her life while framing them as...
You keep positioning yourself as a victim. That's what happens. Is she up? That's what happens when victims, that's what happened when these narcissistic people start to feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have did this, or maybe I shouldn't have done that. And then they begin to deflect and blame others so that it won't seem as if they have done it. It's really interesting. It's interesting.
Is dishonest or opportunistic. Samantha's latest reaction feeds that debate. Is she setting the record straight or prolonging a personal dispute in front of the cameras? This story isn't just about 2 sisters. It's about narrative, image, family, and the tension between personal privacy and public exposure. Meghan's platform is massive, from Oprah to Netflix to books and podcasts. Samantha, meanwhile, has limited access to defend herself in the same way. But does that make her the underdog? Or just another voice in a tabloid-driven cycle? Whether you believe Samantha's claims or Meghan's version of events, one thing is clear. This family drama isn't going away anytime soon. Let us know what you think. Do you believe Samantha's claims of dishonesty? Was Meghan wrong to speak about her family in the Netflix series?
Yes.
And more broadly, should personal family stories ever be told on global platforms?
Nope.
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.
how she popped up on my dang on screen. Here we go. Lovely, lovely people. I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me and joking with me, laughing with me, and having a really great time. This was another great live for me. I like your input, your comments, what you think. They make me laugh. And it was really great. I'm going to miss you guys. Oh, that's sad to hear, Debbie. Rat Catcher's Page. I like that. I like that Demon Dictator. I'm going to keep that in mind. Because the current one, we've got to change it. Thank you, guys. Does she have a Raw Only fan? That's funny. Oh, that was a joke. Go potty. I'll go get it. Oh, okay. I got a new page. Okay. Here's the new page, and we're trying to come up with a new name for it. And there's the link to my new page. This page again is going to talk about anything and everything that I want to talk about, but mostly about like maggot or things. I'll just read it again. I'll read to you again what my page is going to be about. It's not about maggot, but it is debunking her lies and calling her out. That's for sure. This space is for anyone that would. This is my new page, okay? This page is for anyone that would like to express anything that's on their mind. It could be something as small as getting a traffic ticket to beefing. You get to come over here and tell your side of the story. I will be using this platform to address my own bullying, harassing, stalking, doxing, and any other nefarious things that content creators do. Issues. Let me put the word issue. Okay. I will be using this platform to address my own issues with bullying, harassment, stalking, doxing, and any other nefarious things that content creators do. I hope that makes sense. Okay. I do currently have a main channel that I enjoy and like to talk about different topics. This page is specifically to bring awareness to online bullying and harassment. I think she's done, baby. Can you get her off? So that's what my new page is about. This is what this page will continue to be about: Megan, about entertainment, about different things that we like to discuss. And the other one will be about rats, like Demon Dictator said, rats, or anything that you want to talk about. But at least I'll be able to express myself and talk about what I'm going through over there instead of being on my main page. Thank you, Jay Breezy. Antoine, RuPaul, our Sister Goddess. I like Sister Goddess. It's definitely not no The Goddess Truth Face. The Rat Catcher. That sounds good. Demon Dictator, the Rat Catcher. Lady Letitia, the Rat Catcher. Yeah, I like that. Love you guys. Kisses to you all. Have a wonderful day. And I really do hope you enjoyed the live. Thank you for my mods. Thank you for my members. Thank you guys for sticking and hanging around with me. A big fat kisses to all of you. And thank you. Hi, T. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Good night, everyone.